Were you aware that certain nuts might raise the risk of heart disease in seniors by as much as 48%? This eye-opening number comes from an extensive, long-term study featured in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Did you know that many popular nuts found in most kitchens can silently increase your blood pressure, trigger inflammation, and even block your arteries, which may accelerate memory decline and other cognitive issues? Still, many older adults add them to their meals thinking they're making wise, healthy choices. There's one specific nut, soon to be named, that contains a compound which may be dangerous. Consuming it often could threaten your liver, kidneys, and even your brain health. Chances are this nut is already part of your regular snacks, especially if you follow a low-carb diet. But it might be quietly impacting seniors' health over time. Don't go anywhere. We're about to reveal the crucial facts you need to stay safe. This video serves as your all-in-one resource for learning about nuts and how they affect your health. We'll cover which nuts are the safest choices, which ones are best for your heart, and which types can help keep your mind sharp, just like tackling a tough puzzle, plus the kinds you should definitely steer clear of. Make sure to watch until the end because we'll uncover a hidden risk about the most dangerous nut, a subject that's rarely discussed, and it might be impacting your health without you even knowing it. If you find this information useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Before we dive in, share with us in the comments where you're tuning in from today. Next, let's take a look at 4 nuts that are especially important for senior wellness. And last but not least, meet almonds, the #1 choice for supporting and strengthening your bones. Almonds make an excellent snack for seniors, loaded with calcium and vitamin E. These nutrients play a key role in keeping bones strong and healthy. As we age, our bones naturally become weaker, increasing the risk of fractures. This bone loss accelerates after the age of 65, but having just a quarter cup of almonds daily can help slow it down, offering around 97 milligrams of calcium. Almonds are also a good source of magnesium, a mineral that many seniors don't get enough of in their diets. Almonds have rightfully earned their status as a nutritional powerhouse. The magnesium found in almonds works like a guide, steering calcium away from your arteries and instead helping it reach your bones, making them stronger. Plus, the monounsaturated fats in almonds support your heart by reducing harmful LDL cholesterol, which becomes even more crucial as you age, since the likelihood of heart disease rises over time. For older adults, a daily intake of around 15 to 20 almonds is ideal. Opting for raw or dry roasted almonds without any added salt is the healthiest choice. Almonds can also help ease constipation, as each serving provides about 3.5 grams of fiber, an important benefit since nearly 40% of seniors deal with this issue. What's more, research from Tufts University indicates that almonds may help shield brain cells from oxidative stress, a factor that becomes more significant as we get older. Opt for almonds that retain their skin since the skin is rich in beneficial flavonoids, which team up with vitamin E to boost antioxidant effects. But keep in mind, almonds can pose a choking risk for seniors who have trouble swallowing, so it's important to chew them thoroughly and take your time. Next up, let's explore walnuts, famous for their benefits to brain function. Walnuts are fantastic for maintaining brain function as we age, and it's fascinating that their shape actually resembles the human brain. Among all popular nuts, walnuts contain the highest amount of plant-based omega-3s, especially alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. This is crucial for seniors since omega-3s support communication between brain cells and help keep cell membranes healthy. Studies have found that seniors who consume 40 grams of walnuts daily for 8 weeks experience noticeable gains in mental agility and processing speed. Recent research featured in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that walnuts are rich in unique polyphenols, which could offer protection against neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. These compounds are able to pass through the blood-brain barrier and may help lower inflammation within the brain. Additionally, walnuts are a source of melatonin, a hormone that tends to decline as we age and is associated with sleep difficulties in older adults. For many seniors, enjoying a handful of walnuts before bedtime may help enhance sleep quality. Walnuts are rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps maintain the well-being of your blood vessels. Alongside powerful polyphenols that fight oxidative damage, walnuts stand out as an excellent choice for supporting heart and circulatory health. Eating walnuts regularly may even enhance how well blood pressure medicines work, helping seniors keep their arteries supple. To keep walnuts at their best, store them in the refrigerator. Chilling walnuts preserves their beneficial oils and keeps them fresh. Try to enjoy 7 to 9 walnut kernels each day. No need to go overboard like Scrooge McDuck swimming in coins. Using a nutcracker to open walnuts can also help sharpen your hand-eye coordination. Don't let their earthy taste put you off. That slight bitterness means they're loaded with antioxidants, just like a strong cup of coffee. Now let's take a look at how pistachios can help maintain healthy blood pressure. Among the many nuts that can help seniors stay healthy, pistachios are often overlooked, but they truly stand out. These nuts are fantastic for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. Pistachios naturally pack a lot of potassium and have very little sodium, with each serving offering about 285 milligrams of potassium, a real plus for your health. This mix of minerals is especially valuable for seniors, since it helps the kidneys remove extra sodium from the body. For older adults, this can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, much like some medications, but without the unwanted side effects. Pistachios contain high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, important nutrients that support eye health and help protect against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Pistachios offer seniors a satisfying, crunchy snack without the worry of dental discomfort that sometimes comes with eating harder nuts. Their vibrant green and purple colors signal a wealth of antioxidants which help fight free radicals, a contributor to aging. For older adults, pistachios are a handy and accessible snack, encouraging portion awareness and mindful eating habits, so snack time becomes a peaceful and mentally stimulating moment. Shelling each pistachio naturally slows down how quickly you eat. Research in the International Journal of Obesity shows that seeing the leftover shells helps people monitor their consumption, making it easier for seniors to stay mindful of how much they've eaten. If arthritis makes opening pistachios a challenge, choosing ones that are already partially split can make snacking much easier. Try incorporating about 49 pistachios into your daily diet, which is roughly equivalent to 1 ounce. Choose unsalted or lightly salted varieties according to your taste. In America, nearly 1 in 4 adults over 65 is living with diabetes or prediabetes, a statistic similar to Italy. The increasing prevalence of type 2 diabetes is a significant issue for seniors in both nations. Every ounce of pistachios contains 3 grams of fiber, which helps support stable blood sugar levels. Let's begin with Brazil nuts, since they're essential for supporting proper thyroid health. Brazil nuts top our list for a reason. They play a vital role in maintaining thyroid health, an issue that becomes increasingly important as we age, but is often overlooked. Just one Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium, which is a remarkable 137% of your daily value. This makes Brazil nuts the most potent natural source of selenium you can find. That's especially important since thyroid problems affect as many as 20% of people over 65, and many cases go unnoticed because their symptoms are often mistaken for the normal effects of aging. Brazil nuts are a rich source of selenium, an important mineral that helps trigger thyroid hormones. These hormones play a key role in boosting energy, maintaining a healthy metabolism, and stabilizing mood. But Brazil nuts offer more than just thyroid support. Their special fats help shield myelin, the protective coating around nerve cells that can deteriorate with age. Preserving myelin helps seniors keep their reflexes sharp, respond quickly, and stay mentally alert. Plus, the selenium in Brazil nuts is naturally present, making it easier for the body to absorb compared to the synthetic selenium found in many supplements. Brazil nuts are incredibly nutrient-dense, offering significant health benefits even in small servings. Thanks to their rich, creamy texture, just a couple can leave you feeling pleasantly full. For older adults, limiting intake to 1 or 2 Brazil nuts daily is ideal to avoid excess selenium. When shopping, choose Brazil nuts that are still in their shells whenever possible. The shell naturally preserves freshness and nutrients, which is important since their high fat content can cause them to spoil quickly. For optimal storage, always keep them in the refrigerator. The combination of fiber and healthy fats in Brazil nuts promotes smooth digestion, which is especially valuable for seniors who may experience constipation. With their naturally sweet and creamy flavor, Brazil nuts are a smart swap for less healthy snacks like sugary desserts. Many older adults enjoy a small treat after meals or with coffee. Brazil nuts can satisfy that urge in a much more nutritious way. New studies suggest that certain antioxidants in Brazil nuts may help slow the shortening of telomeres, the protective ends of our chromosomes that get smaller as we age, affecting how our cells grow old. Imagine them as the plastic tips that keep shoelaces from fraying. For people over 65, Brazil nuts are an excellent snack choice. They can truly have a positive impact on everyday health. Now let's explore which nuts older adults should avoid or eat only in moderation. Peanuts take the fourth spot on our list of foods that can spark inflammation. While they're a popular snack, they might cause issues for older adults. Remember, peanuts aren't true nuts, they're actually legumes that develop underground. Peanuts are prone to developing mold, which can lead to the presence of aflatoxins, harmful substances that may injure your liver. Regularly eating peanuts could increase your chances of certain cancers. As we get older, our bodies aren't as effective at clearing out these dangerous compounds, which makes this risk even more important for seniors to consider. Peanuts also contain proteins that can trigger negative reactions in many people. Even if you don't have a severe allergy, older adults are already more vulnerable to joint pain, heart problems, and memory loss. And even mild peanut sensitivities can make these health issues worse. Most American diets are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, while omega-3s, famous for their anti-inflammatory benefits, are often lacking. Peanuts are a big reason for this imbalance, since they're packed with omega-6s. With peanut butter, roasted peanuts, and other peanut-based foods being so common, it's easy for the problem to get worse. There's also a serious concern for seniors. Peanuts can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin because of their vitamin K. This interaction can create real health dangers for older adults. Many popular peanut butter brands on store shelves are loaded with hydrogenated oils, extra salt and sugar, additives that can negatively impact seniors' heart health. With nearly 2/3 of American seniors living with high blood pressure, these added ingredients can be especially risky. Think about how often people with hypertension turn to peanut butter for a quick bite. Even unsalted natural peanut butter can still play a role in raising blood pressure. Improperly stored peanuts can go bad and form dangerous free radicals, just like dried fruit that's been forgotten in the pantry. The typical dry roasting method produces acrylamide, a compound linked to memory issues and cognitive decline, an important warning for anyone concerned about brain health in their golden years. Even if you haven't noticed any problems from regularly eating peanuts, swapping them out for our recommended options just 3 times a week can boost your nutrition and lower your risk of harmful exposure. Cashews take the 3rd spot among nuts seniors should watch out for. Their relatively high carb content means they can quietly influence blood sugar levels in older individuals. A single ounce of cashews packs about 9 grams of carbohydrates, which means they're higher in carbs and offer fewer health benefits than nuts such as almonds or walnuts. With roughly 1 in 4 adults over 65 living with diabetes, and almost half facing prediabetes, cashews' potential to spike blood sugar is a real concern for older adults. This is especially troubling since cashews are often promoted as a healthy snack, leading many seniors to eat them without realizing their possible impact on blood sugar. The smooth, curved shape of cashews also makes them a notable choking hazard, particularly for older adults who have trouble swallowing. In fact, cashews are among the nuts most commonly inhaled by seniors by mistake. Nutritionally, cashews are also high in oxalates, which bind to calcium in your gut and reduce how much your body can absorb. This is a significant problem for seniors, who already face a higher risk of osteoporosis. If you're prone to kidney stones, your chances of developing them rise sharply after age 60, mainly because of oxalates. Cashews can be problematic as well, largely due to how they're processed. To make cashews edible, they must go through a thorough process to remove urushiol, the same irritant found in poison ivy, which unfortunately strips away a lot of their nutrients. Additionally, most cashews you find in stores are roasted in oil and salted, adding unhealthy fats and extra sodium. This can raise your blood pressure and put more stress on your heart. Cashews contain natural compounds called enzyme inhibitors, which can make it harder for your body to break down and absorb proteins efficiently. This is especially relevant for older adults who may already struggle with digestion and protein absorption. It's a fact that often goes unnoticed. Since cashews are so tasty and easy to chew, it's simple to eat more than you realize, which can lead to extra pounds, something that becomes increasingly difficult to manage as we get older. As you get older, try swapping out cashews for walnuts or almonds. These alternatives can offer greater health benefits and help lower certain risks. Ranking second on our list, macadamia nuts can seriously challenge weight control efforts. Their exceptionally high calorie content is a major concern, especially for seniors mindful of their well-being. Macadamia nuts may taste amazing, but they're also the most calorie-dense nut out there. Just 1 ounce delivers about 200 calories. As we get older, our bodies burn fewer calories, so it becomes harder for seniors to manage their weight. Think about how climbing stairs can get more difficult with age. Each ounce of macadamia nuts contains around 22 grams of fat, which can put extra strain on the gallbladder, an organ that often becomes less efficient as we age. For about 15% of older adults with undetected gallstones, eating macadamia nuts could trigger painful attacks that might otherwise stay hidden. It's like an unexpected shock during a relaxing walk on the beach. On top of being high in calories, macadamia nuts are rich in saturated fat, about 3 grams per ounce, which can raise LDL cholesterol, a common concern for seniors. It's similar to having too many holiday treats. For seniors with crowns, dental bridges, or sensitive teeth, the hard texture of macadamia nuts can be a real challenge. This difficulty tends to increase after age 65, as tooth enamel thins and the body absorbs less calcium. Additionally, macadamia nuts are among the most expensive nuts you can buy, which might lead budget-conscious seniors to choose cheaper options instead. But unfortunately, these alternatives are often more likely to spoil or be stored improperly, increasing the risk of eating nuts that contain unhealthy oxidized fats. When macadamia nuts are roasted in oil for commercial sale, their nutritional value takes an even bigger hit. Plus, they're often loaded with salt, which increases both sodium intake and the amount of unhealthy fats you consume. Their rich, buttery taste makes them hard to resist, especially for older adults. As we age and our sense of taste fades, we tend to seek out stronger flavors. It's concerning that many seniors eat macadamias thinking they're good for their hearts, but research on nuts and cardiovascular health often ignores or downplays the effects of high-fat varieties like macadamias. Pine nuts have the potential to interfere with certain medications, which is particularly relevant for seniors. Due to age-related changes, older adults may face unique challenges when consuming these seeds. One significant concern with pine nuts is that they contain substances that can interfere with the effectiveness of more than 60% of widely used medications. Many of these prescriptions are commonly given to older adults. This interference can make medications less effective or even trigger unexpected side effects. Drugs frequently used by seniors like statins, certain antidepressants, and medications for managing blood pressure are especially at risk for negative interactions with pine nuts. What's even more concerning is that most healthcare professionals rarely discuss these possible food and drug interactions with their patients. Since many people self-medicate, this lack of information can make things even more dangerous. There's also something called pine nut syndrome, which causes a lingering bitter or metallic taste in your mouth that can last for weeks. It's a bit like the aftertaste of garlic, but it sticks around much longer. While this might seem like a minor issue, it can have a big impact on seniors. Changes in taste can reduce appetite and lead to poor nutrition, making it even more important for older adults to stick to a nutritious, balanced diet such as the Mediterranean diet. Research indicates that up to 42% of affected individuals experience significant weight loss. This issue is especially common among older adults, likely due to age-related changes in taste and the body's ability to process toxins. Pine nuts contain high levels of polyunsaturated fats, which can quickly oxidize and form inflammatory substances. This poses extra challenges for seniors already coping with inflammation, such as those with arthritis. Their small size and slippery feel also make pine nuts a choking hazard, particularly for seniors who have trouble swallowing or suffer from dry mouth due to medications, a condition that impacts over 70% of older adults on multiple prescriptions. Pine nuts also contain enzyme inhibitors that can disrupt protein digestion, which is worrisome since our ability to absorb protein naturally declines with age. Because they're high in calories and fat, pine nuts, even when used in dishes like pesto, can make it harder for people over 65 to manage their weight. Even more concerning, new studies suggest that certain compounds in some pine nut varieties may speed up age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in seniors. To safeguard your health, it's wise to avoid these 4 types of nuts. The nuts you choose to eat, or skip, can have a major impact on your health, energy, and mental sharpness as you age. Keep in mind, even small, consistent improvements can lead to big health rewards over time, just as a single drop of water can eventually shape stone. We'd love to hear about your personal experiences. Have you noticed any changes in your health after including or avoiding certain nuts in your diet? Is there a particular nut like Sicilian almonds or Piedmont hazelnuts that's made a noticeable difference for you? Please share your stories and opinions in the comments below. Your feedback means a lot to us.